Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing some more Cities Skylines 2, working on our city of Tidehaven. This is the second episode in the series. In the last episode, or the beginning of the series, we did get a basic city layout set up with some residential, a little bit of commercial, some industrial, and we even got our schools and basic medical center set up. Now in this episode I am planning to unlock fire and police and start working towards public transportation. So let's hop right into it. Alright, so in order to unlock police and fire, we do need to reach milestone 3. We are halfway there already as it is. We're currently a small village, and what we need is level 3. We need large village. So we're going to go ahead and place some more roads and zoning in order to unlock this. So one of the things I was definitely looking at is expanding our residential, because you can see in the bottom left that there is a ton of demand for residential, and we can buy some more squares. So I'm thinking I might expand a little bit more, maybe going this way. Definitely gonna unlock these two areas so I can just get that. And I might consider doing this over here. I'm not too sure yet. Alright, so I realized that my city setup here is not exactly the best, and I'm trying to come up with a solution for that. So what I'm struggling with is I want a little industrial sector here. But this whole road section here is like messing me up. And I don't like this. I feel like this main collector should have been going through the center instead of like this. Like this is supposed to be a collector. What if we just like took the demo to this here real fast and like fixed it up a little bit? Because this whole setup is like very... It doesn't look good. So I think I might do that. So first thing I'm going to do quickly is I am going to turn off replace, do that. I am going to keep this paused, and I'm going to start moving things away. And I'm going to fix this layout real fast. So I will be right back, or this will be a time lapse. We'll see in the video. And when I'm back, this will be all be fixed. So yeah, I'll be right back. All right, so I have done a lot of building of the roads, a lot of upgrades. It is not entirely finished how I want it to be, but the final layout is just about ready to go. So let me just explain it quickly. So basically, I have changed this entire grid layout here. I have barely touched this island because I like how it is. The only change that I made was moving this roundabout over here, and I moved the bridge over here to kind of connect it to the main road here. I figured it looked a lot better that way. This grid has been adjusted. These roads are much longer now, and this will be all residential, or at least mostly. So there will be some farm stuff here. Just a little bit here to kind of take in some of the fertile land that we have here, and that is going to be specialized industry, which we do have available to us here. These will all be residential, and then I'll have a mixture of commercial here, like spread all along the main road. And here will be a big commercial area. Our industrial will be moved over here. And I'll probably put some high rises up here and of the big high rises on this side. So let's go ahead and start zoning. All right, to begin with the zoning, we are going to make sure everything is set up correctly because I've had to make lots of adjustments to what is allowed on the roads, where I want zoning to be allowed. So first thing I'm going to do is going to set up the residential area. So I want the residential houses kind of like this. Alright, so this is what I was talking about here. So what we're going to do to fix this here is we're going to go to road services and road zones, and we're going to turn road zones off on this street because I want the houses on these roads first. Alright, same goes for this. Turn it off here, here, and it's already off there, okay. This is okay. Alright, so now we have better zones set up, as you can see. Here's the same issue. Let's fix that. And that. Alright, see that looks much better now. Let's place the rest of our houses. So we're going to have a bunch of nice houses. I'm going to try and keep them looking pretty similar, as if this is one development made by one builder. So ideally the houses should look pretty similar, if not the same. Now I realize this is pretty cookie cutter. However, that is what a lot of neighborhoods are in the US. Usually it's one builder that's designing houses. I'll leave this. We're going to go through and just perfect this. I'm going to go ahead and fill this up real fast, and I will see you in a minute. Alright, so we have our first bit of residential set up. Now let's set up some commercial. Alright, we got a little bit of commercial set up. We don't need that much right now. Let's switch to industrial. Alright, you can see I now have my industrial zoned. You could see for a second there, I was thinking about adding normal industrial manufacturing, but as I said at the beginning of this series, my goal is to create a green city. So I stuck with clean industrial manufacturing and clean warehouses. That is a mod, it is not vanilla. That is in the mod list that I posted below. Alright, moving on to the rest of our housing. I'm just going to quickly zone this in real fast. Alright, I got some more residential place down over here. I was going to do it over here, but I've changed my mind and have decided to turn this into a shopping district. So I am going to first place these facilities back down. So we need to make sure they are near important areas. So first things first is, which one of these is the clinic? This one. Let's take this. I'm just gonna get rid of these and replace them so I can rotate them better. We gotta make sure that these schools, wherever they're placed, have enough space to be expanded. So I'm thinking like over here. If need be, we can always move it if the expansion doesn't fit. Why does placing this here cause that to be deleted? I don't understand that. How does this have an effect on that? And we have reached milestone 3 by replacing those buildings. So what? Alright, let's just get rid of these. It's bugged. Let's replace that. Grab elementary school, place it here. Might need a college. I don't think so yet, but if we do, then I'm gonna have to design a college block. Some offshoot. Probably, maybe over here I'll put the college right next to the water. So that it has its own, like, area. That could work. But for now, this is good. Medical. We need a medical clinic. It doesn't fit there. Because it's too big. So, let's put it somewhere more centralized. Maybe over here, honestly, right next to the graveyard. Why not? Medical clinic is there. Graveyard is down. Now, oh wait, let's not forget the parking lot. We need a parking lot. Wait. Let's do that. I don't know why that's stuck. Let's extend the road down some. Like that. And attach the medical clinic here on this side. There we go. That's much better. I don't know why this is not working. And the reason why I did this is because I can then place a parking lot here. A pretty big parking lot, actually. And that will encourage citizens to park here as well. It's a big parking lot, but it'll work. And now I gotta fix the zoning, because for some reason when you're moving things, it dezones. That's probably because of the mod. I don't know. But I gotta fix it. I think that fixed it. Oh, it got rid of it completely here. I don't know if people are gonna like those houses, but we'll see. Oh, and my commercial also got messed up in doing that, so let's fix that. There we go. Put some more commercial down here. What is wrong with this? Ah, that's also broken. Let's fix it. Oops, that's too big. You know what? Let's do something a little different. How many is that? It's about that big. What if I were to, what if I were to do this? How wide is it? It goes from there. So if I put it right here, it goes all the way to there. Okay. Will it fit in here? Let's see. It's too big. What if I downgrade these to an alley? Like that. And then put this in the middle. It still is too big. It's still too big. I don't understand. Look how big it is. There we go. That's much better. And then we'll take this alley. So now we have this nice little like park going around, and we can even center it a little more if we wanted to. Much better. So now we have our clinic and graveyard here. And you know, we could make it even better. If we go here, go to trees, go to, where is it? Let's grab some oak trees and make those big. There we go. Yes, it does look very obvious that it's planted, however, that is the point. And then we need one more. Right about there. Now it's kind of surrounded. Let's center it a little bit better. There we go. And obviously I can decorate it with more bushes and stuff afterwards, but I think that's good enough for now. Alright, last thing, let's actually get our newly unlocked buildings. So we do have firehouses and police stations now. We want to put those in a central location, not directly on the collector road. We want it on a side road. So what I'm thinking is maybe over here. Or I could put it over here as well, so it's like closer to the collector and the highway. Or I could put it over here. But I don't think I want it there. I think I'm going to put it over here near the school. So we're going to attach it to this road here. Like that. And same thing with the police station. Let's grab that. Small police station. Let's grab that and place it right there. So I am going to upgrade this right away. This doesn't have an upgrade. I do believe the clinic does have an upgrade. Oh, that's in the way. Oh, I can place it over here. Wait, seriously? If I get rid of the parking real fast, I can expand this. And I can put it over here. That's cool. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. An expansion wing and some parking. Maybe not quite as big. I want something that looks a lot nicer than what I had before. So let's figure that out. Some smaller parking. That looks much better. Look at that. This I don't like. I'll have to fix that at some point. But we now have all of our essential services. We just don't have a landfill, but I can unlock something to take care of those things. Alright, so now I've unlocked a recycling center, which means we can put this somewhere. It is probably going to produce some pollution, but that's to be expected, honestly. But I want it away from the citizens, but near a main road. So I'm thinking I might attach it like over here somewhere. Yeah, what if I do it like that? What if I build a nice road? And then place it right here. I'm actually gonna de-zone this area here, or is it done okay, it's done automatically. Nice. So what I want to do actually, let's just do constant. So here we can build, it's okay, but now. There we go. Now we have this nice road that kind of follows the contour of the hill a little bit. And another connection that connects directly to our highway here. Or arterial, whatever you want to call it. I have accidentally placed the wrong type of road here, so let's fix that. There we go. And let's go ahead and upgrade these roads with some nice grass on both sides. And some trees. Gotta make it look nice, you know? There we go. That's all nice. I might do it along this road too, but haven't really decided on that yet. I'm also not sure about this curve or this part. I might fix that later. So let's unpause. You can see at this mod I have here, the city stats, it's going up pretty well. I will close that for now though. The city is expanding very well. We do not have parks unlocked yet. We need the next milestone, so like one more thing. So let's place a little bit more shopping here like I said I was going to do. This will be a shopping district. Somewhat. We need more residential, so let's do that. You know what? While we are here, let's place some specialized industry. Okay, I don't know how to fix that part exactly. So let's place another one. There we go. And we have unlocked Milestone 4, ladies and gentlemen. What does that give us? More money, district creation tool, we have access to policies. Natural disasters are now unlocked, that's fun. We have transportation overview, low rent housing. Main thing that I'm looking at is transportation. So we now have access to buses, bus lanes, taxis. Ah, okay, some more stops and parks. That's also a big one. So let's go ahead and do that after I have placed this. I'm gonna have to fix that farm. What else do we want to place? Some more grain, maybe? Whoops. I cannot move that, and that's gonna bother me. But you can see I'm getting used to this. This is a new mechanic for me. But I know what to do now, so I'm gonna have to fix that, definitely. I don't know how to redraw this, can I? Area tool. Aha, haha, there we go. That looks much better. I'll have to fix that. Okay, so we have some farms placed now. Looking much better. Let's get some parks placed to make our citizens happier. Definitely want a playground. Let's add a small alley here. And then put a park on there. There we go. This is perfect right here, in my opinion. If I put a bicycle park right there, and then I zone the rest of this. With more shopping. And you know what? Let's add some parking here as well. This will give the citizens some more places to park. And I want to make a nice parking lot, so like this. Like that, and then there we go. And we'll put another parking lot over here for the school. There we go. We have that placed down. Now let's get our bus depot placed. Alright, so I am going to quickly make a change to this farm here. Let's fix this. And by fixing that, I mean we are going to get rid of that and that. And then I'm going to grab this. Dirt road. Like that. How much space do I need to place this farm down? Oh, it's enough. Well, that's good. Nice. There we go. Nice farm. I don't want it connected here because there's an intersection there. I want him to exit and go back out. That's why I did it that way. So we have some farms here. This needs to be redone. And I do have an idea for that. I kind of messed this one up a little bit. I think if I get rid of that... Wait, no. If I get rid of that, and I grab this, carrot farm. If I put it here... What? What? Why would this be affected there? I don't understand why that would be affected, so I'm just going to turn on anarchy. That looks really good, actually. I didn't perfectly match the curve of the road, but I think that's okay. It is going in the sidewalk there, but that's because of anarchy, I think. And then we have this area here that I can't really use, I don't think. Unless there's something smaller. I could do a chicken farm, honestly. No, I can't. There's nothing I can place here. Without messing with the road there. I don't know. I think it's because I placed that with anarchy. And so it tends to break things. So instead, what I'm going to do is simply go here. There we go. That looks nice. I like that. That looks really nice. This looks so much better than it did before. I still don't know how I feel about this. There's a small possibility I might replace this with a simple roundabout. I just was trying to make a merge lane here. Didn't work out how I wanted it. But the city rebuild looks much, much nicer now. Since we've done that, I can go ahead and zone off the last of the low density housing here. And there we are. So the city is growing. It looks much better now that I've kind of torn it apart and rebuilt it in a better shape. I preserved the main island for the most part here, like that little residential area. And we managed to expand to some medium density over here. Got some farms placed. We have our industry and waste management. Our shopping center, our education, emergency services are placed. And the city is looking much more natural in my opinion now. I have better roundabouts placed around. And I also have a better layout with road hierarchy. Now I have my local roads, my collector, my arterial running through, transitioning into a highway, which I do plan to wrap around here with a main highway going here and crossing to the next island. And this one will probably just connect by an exit or go underneath. I'm not sure yet. So, wait, what is this? Oh, there's not enough workers. There's a lack of labor because I don't have enough residential. But that is a problem for the next episode. This is a good stopping point. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.